Democratic lawmakers in Washington are calling for their Republican colleagues to release details on the Senate's next plan for COVID-19 aid relief. And after a weekend of intense meetings, Republicans say they're getting close. Capitol Hill correspondent Erik Rosales reports. Eric?
Well, Tracy, Republicans have been hard at work working throughout the weekend on a proposal to help meet America's needs. But House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, along with her colleague, Democratic leader Chuck Schumer, argue that the Republicans are in disarray, and they say the GOP plan that they worked out with the White House is insufficient.
The Republicans have had the HEROES Act for over 2 months, sitting there in their chamber. Why would you wait until people are to the point of running out of their benefits?
Democrats say Republicans have run out of time. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi writes today, quote, "I call upon the Republican leadership of the House and Senate and representatives of the president to come to the Speaker's office and join Leader Schumer and me within a half an hour of releasing their plan today to negotiate." Republicans say their bill would include a drop in the additional money for the unemployed.
If it's 200 rather than 600, at least it gives them 200 more over and on top of what they're going to get for their under their state unemployment benefits.
The GOP aid proposal also includes a second round of stimulus checks directly to Americans and $105 billion for K-12 schools.
There's also a provision in the bill that I will be introducing about school choice. About 10% of the funds for schools would go to private schools because 10% of the children, about 5.7 million children, go to private schools, so they'd get their fair share of the money.
They're negotiating to prevent money from going to areas that should not receive it.
We're going to pay for Planned Parenthood, which we would never vote for that stuff up here, but now we're just putting in their state, giving them the money through, giving flexibility on the $150 billion. And by the way, these states won't even respond to tell us how they've spent the money, which infuriates me.
And speaking of Planned Parenthood, Republican Congresswoman Debbie Lesko out of Arizona introduced a bill today. It's called the PPP Integrity Act. If passed, it would require Planned Parenthood affiliates to pay back all the money that they receive from PPP loans. At last check, it was at least $150 million. Tracy?
Correspondent Erik Rosales reporting from Capitol Hill tonight. Thanks so much, Eric.